seems odd to make a game based on a huge pop star, but Moonwalker is movie based, I suppose, so is it any good today? Let's have a little look.
From his height comes the beat.
Admit it, as a child you loved the Moonwalker film, although now I do question what was the plot. It just seems like a feature-length music compilation. Nonetheless, we got a game based on it, and it's in the form of a platformer where you must traverse through each stage looking for children.
No, I am not going there.
They've been kidnapped by a drug dealer called Mr. Big. No, not that one. The one played by Joe Pesci. Was it purposely ironic they called him Mr. Big considering he's really short? Now this would be different from the arcade version in which the plot was the same, except it was an isometric beat-em-up, and in my opinion it was a far better idea. You start off in a scene from Smooth Criminal where you must search for the missing children. There's not much going on in the scenery really, just a few obstacles in the way, some of which you can kick at enemies to take them out. Your display shows your score, how many lives you have remaining, your star power / health meter, and the amount of children remaining for that stage. Your attack moves are very basic. Your main attack is a kick, which will normally be the best attack, a crouching attack which is useful against enemy with guns, and a jump attack which is good for getting enemies coming down the stairs, and an upward attack for enemies on a platform above you or jumping dogs. Each of these attack moves will emit stardust which when in contact with an enemy will take them out. When your power bar is blue you can take goons out with just one hit. When it's yellow your star distance is reduced so hitting enemies becomes more harder. And when it's red you lose your star power and can only punch. Michael also has a special move which is a star magic. Holding down the button will make him spin. The longer you hold it the more powerful the attack. When you let go, Michael will throw his hat and wipe out the enemies. This can be difficult to use sometimes, especially when there's a few enemies attacking you. But, if you get it right, then you'll have everyone dancing, then pass out with exhaustion. A cool feature is the ability to moonwalk, which can be done by pressing back and attack. Finding the hidden children is easy enough. They can be hidden behind doors, windows, in the back of cars and in bushes and graves. As they stand out quite well, it's only a case of looking through each one as you come to them. But not all have good things behind them. There could be more enemies or bombs. Once you have found all the children, bubbles will appear on your shoulder and point in the direction you need to go to finish the level. When you reach that point, Mr. Big will appear with a huge speech bubble saying you can't catch him. Well, he's standing right there, Michael. Just moonwalk across his tiny ass. Mr. Big disappears and sends in some goons, dogs or zombies to attack you. Once they have been cleared, it's on to the next stage. And the cutscene here is pretty shit. The facial movements remind me of a scene from Batman.
Love that joking.
All levels are pretty much the same idea, it's just multiple layers that you must go up and down to find the children and defeat the enemies. It can get pretty boring after a while, but it has some good entertainment value. The music is great with popular songs that suit each level, especially in the graveyard where you can make the dead dance to death. The sound effects are as basic as can be, but normal for an early Mega Drive title. Controlling Michael is okay I suppose. Attacking can be a pain as he kicks low, and hitting an enemy on top of the car involves a well-timed jump attack. Hitting the dogs is the same as it's best to crouch to hit them. But overall, for an early release this isn't a bad game, and worth picking up just for the gimmick moves. If you can find it cheap enough, it's definitely worth a play.